Hello everyone, my name is Manushree. I'm studying 9th class in Mathman High School, Vijayawada. I'm here to tell today's Hindu editorial analysis on 13 July 2021. The two topics that were given in our editorial page are the power of scrutiny and tie at the top. We'll discuss the first topic in our today's video. So, before getting into our topic, let's just have a small look on the second topic given. Tie at the top. This is about the Djokovic, which is a history topic which has no justified tournament titles. Okay, means to win the Wimbledon. Using Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal as measuring sticks to assess one's tennis credentials is a harsh and ultimately a futile exercise. Okay, means using Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal as one of the credentials, like means the word you need is to get more, and it is all we have to keep a mental situation or a mental balance to focus on the work or to go what we are. Okay, not only that, so during the record that were equaling, they have seemed to be years like 12th, and there were 17 majors. Okay, 20 and 17 majors, like major second wins that were gaining in the 6 slams. Okay, previously, and in the year of 2018, also 31-year-old a person, he entered that the years of Wimbledon as the 12th person, or as the 12th to spend his 2-year performance here. Okay, well, let's get into our today's topic. The power of scrutiny means SC verdict on Delhi Assembly's Committee on Peace and Harmony. Means the power of scrutiny, this topic belongs to SC verdict, means which is on the Delhi Assembly's Committee and on the Peace and Harmony. SC has struck a blow for inquisitorial powers of legislatures against social media companies. Means SC, they have made the powers against the social medias. What are those powers? What did they do? What did they perform against the social media? Let's see in the rest. The Supreme Court of India's verdict last week upholding the authority of a committee of the Delhi Assembly to summon a senior official of Facebook is an extremely nuanced recognition of the extent of powers of state assemblies in matters regulated by an Act of Parliament. Okay, means the Supreme Court of India, they have said that in the last week, they have said about the authority of the committees that were to the Delhi Assembly and the senior officials of Facebook, and for the extent of the powers of the State Assembly on the Act of Parliament. They have discussed everything with everyone to take a new decision. Okay, to get an solution for that. The question mark about the powers arose in the first place because Facebook, whose India Vice President Ajit Mohan was repeatedly summoned by Delhi Assembly's Committee on Peace and Harmony on the subject of the Delhi riots of 2020, argued before the Central Supreme Court that this was a case of overreach and that Delhi's law and order came under the central government. Okay, so here the question mark they have raised is about the powers that has arose in all the first place of the Facebook. Why? as who is the India Vice President Ajit Mohan, he was repeatedly means coming to the Delhi Assembly's Committee on Peace and Harmony, and he was subjecting about the Delhi riots in the year of 2020, and he has argued before the Supreme Court about the case of the Delhi law and which has came under the control of the central government. This was also the position taken by the central government, which argued that the Delhi Assembly had no jurisdiction in this matter. The social media platform also pointed out that it was governed by the IT Act of Parliament, and this is not therefore something that any state government can be concerned with. The court, in upholding the summons, did not go merely by the legislative powers of a house. It means the position of the central government is like, which they have argued already, they have said many times, they have argued with the Delhi Assembly on many matters, means on many topics. But the social media platform, means social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, everything, it comes under one social media or platform, where all has governed by only the IT Act of Parliament, and they have no state or the state government to be concerned. So the court is also giving them a nearly or once chance for the legislative powers for a house. And they have rightly said, what did they say? The assembly does not only perform the function of legislating. There are many other aspects of governance which can form part of the essential functions of the legislative assembly and consequently the committee. Its point was the inquisitorial and recommendatory powers of a house can be used for better governance, but it also cautioned the committee from transgressing into any fields reserved from the union government. Okay, so what did they say? When this question has arisen, what did they say? They said the assembly is not only performing, or it's not only doing its best in legislating. They have many other purposes, they have many other things to do for the governance and many essential functions for doing for the legislative assembly and even for the committees. So it only points on the two things, that was recommendatory and inquisitorial, which are the powers of a house and which can be used for the better governance. So they were cautioned, they were threatened by the committee, for the entering into the any fields that were reserved by the union government. Okay. Significantly, the verdict comes amid a long phase of discordance over legislative turf between the central government and the Delhi government, something that the bench led by Justice S.K. Kaul did note amid discussions about the spirit of federalism. Not just that, it also comes at a time when social media intermediaries are legally fighting some aspects of the new IT rules that govern them. Their responsibility toward the many legislatures will only become more heightened because of this verdict. The court refused to buy the argument that social media intermediaries are merely a platform for exchange of ideas without performing any significant role themselves. It then linked what happens in these platforms to the real world. Misinformation on social media, the court said, has had a direct impact on vast areas of subject matter which ultimately affect the governance of states. Given the constraints of the powers of the Delhi Assembly vis-a-vis law and order, the very fact that the court found that its committee still could summon the Facebook India official without encroaching upon the turf of the center now opens the gates for scrutiny of social media platforms by other states, which, however, have significantly more powers with respect to law and order. The stage is set for more scrutiny. Well, so this is our today's topic on the power of scrutiny. Thank you.